Okay. Yeah, today's topic, what we have to do is something, some of the notes points also we have to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the
Mm-hmm.
command let itself, we need to discuss about some point here,
Mm.
how the command let syntax will looks like.
Okay.
A command let syntax
Mm-hmm.
will looks like var and then now,
Okay.
like that it will now having.
Mm.
So in this place, what is verb here? Any idea what will be the word?
Verb is like a function.
Might be.
Mm.
For that, let me start one of the virtual machines so that we can check inside of it. Verb in a sense.
Verb it may be function.
Okay.
Mm.
In spoken English,
Mm-hmm.
some actions,
Okay.
some action or running, jumping,
Okay.
sleeping, eating, singing. These all the things will come under verb here. And so on. We
Okay.
have many other things as well. When coming
Mm-hmm.
to noun, it's noun after object. Like name of the object, I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Like what can I say? Get command. Get
Okay.
command, and we have used some wildcard character, and we have typed like process, and we have typed like CSV. Like that we
Mm-hmm.
have seen, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's all the thing we'll be calling as name of the object.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
get and command is also one of the thing.
Okay.
Okay, when it comes to IT terminology,
Mm-hmm.
this verb in the sense in PowerShell, like oh, patch, create, okay, and
Okay.
then get, search, reboot, new, stop,
Start.
start,
Restart.
yeah, restart, reboot is already come, right?
No, okay.
Modify,
Modify.
etc. These are the things we'll be calling as verb here. When it comes
Okay.
to noun,
Mm-hmm.
mm, what we are searching,
Mm-hmm.
searching keyword,
Okay.
like notepad,
Okay.
process,
Mm-hmm.
service,
Okay.
event log,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and
So
folder.
noun means it's like a program.
Yeah, we can say programs as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Verb plus noun combination will be having it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Verb, noun, like that will be having. And inside is what we are going. Suppose if we wanted to retrieve the process information, Yeah, suppose we'll be writing some of the sentence here. You can say,
Mm.
sorry.
Okay.
Uh, but suppose I'm writing some of the syntax,
Okay.
yeah, some sentence,
Mm-hmm.
driving the in this sentence,
Mm.
what will be the keyword here?
Here,
Process is the keyword we can
process.
say.
Correct, correct.
Yeah. Now in this, uh, if we write it into verb noun combination, what will be used to get the process information?
Get the process
Yeah,
info.
yeah.
Get
Get is the thing
icon.
we will use, right?
Mm. Mm.
The same way, we can get the information from application related as well.
Okay.
The same way it is we can do for any other thing we want.
Mm.
Let's check 1 minute. Okay, let me connect it.
Okay. This Azure is free or we need to pay
We
to
need to
run it?
pay. We need to pay that.
Okay. Depends on how much,
Yeah.
resource, right?
Yes. So while typing Windows X and
Okay.
A, it will open PowerShell as
Oh,
administrator mode. You can see here
yeah,
administrator.
administrator.
So like that, we will be opening this and we will type whatever the command we want. Get command.
Okay.
I'm just printing the count of this. We can try it as well. Total we have 1838 objects we have in this here. .NET
Okay.
objects PowerShell offer.
Mm. So if
Uh,
we install modules, again it will be increases, right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
It will
Mm.
again increasing it.
Okay.
If I type uh, get command
Mm-hmm.
wildcard character like process, if I type something like that, we'll get some information. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, you can see it. We don't know what is the purpose of this
Mm-hmm.
process. We
Okay.
just getting the names of it.
Mm-hmm.
We are just getting the names of it.
Okay.
And also sometimes we also getting not only functions. If I type get command,
Mm-hmm.
if I type all the things, we'll be getting like alias, functions, commandlet, and also
Okay.
sometimes some applications also it will show. But in the
Mm-hmm.
commandlet after that it was not showing. But if I type in some of the actions, some of the
Mm-hmm.
names, we're getting like application here.
Okay.
You you can see, you can observe it. We're getting application as well.
Application. Okay. So
In
what is the difference between this function and commandlet?
we will discuss all the
Okay.
things.
Mm-hmm.
And here for
Mm-hmm.
everything, I can say
Mm-hmm.
whatever the point. I mean, uh, how can I say? Just a moment. Everything, whatever the typing we are doing here, everything
Okay.
is treated as an object here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like everything is a command.
Okay.
Uh, I can say like commandlet here.
Mm-hmm.
Commandlet is a one of the main part. It's one of the command, and also it's a .NET object will perform a particular task.
Okay.
The main part of PowerShell is commandlet only.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Without commandlet, we cannot perform anything.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is related to commandlet only.
Okay.
The commandlet only will perform the task for us.
Okay.
If you wanted to perform anything, that will be
Mm.
achievable by using this commandlet only. So
Okay.
it's we can say heart of the
Person.
PowerShell
Mm-hmm.
is that much important by using this commandlet here.
Okay.
And let me write one of the question for you, like to get understand.
Mm-hmm.
Find out the commandlet which are related to create a new item.
Wait. Wait. Means it's a command or a?
Yeah, I'm just giving the information. Like here, what
Mm-hmm.
the case I would like retrieving the process information. I just told you,
Mm-hmm.
right? In the same
Mm-hmm.
way,
Okay.
how can we find? You can see that finding out CSV information, what I
Mm-hmm.
have mentioned.
Okay.
Like that, you need to tell. Like I asked the
Mm-hmm.
syntax, why I write the question here, you can see what is the
Okay.
suitable command to get the process information in
Process. Okay.
PowerShell.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So the same manner, I
So,
have written one command like I written one
mm,
question. Find out the commandlet which are related to create a new item.
okay. Get the command.
Okay, get will be there, and then
Mm, command. Get the CMDLT command let.
no, no.
Get.
I'm just telling it like
Okay.
you can find out with here any one of the keyword.
Keyword. Okay.
Yeah, whatever the question we are getting it in PowerShell, you
Mhm.
just need to observe firstly what's
Mm,
the keyword they had mentioned over there.
okay. So command let new item. So item is the keyword here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So we need to
Item.
type. Okay.
Item is the keyword.
Okay.
We need to find out here.
Okay.
So how can we find out?
Mm-hmm. Get command or
Get, yeah, we can use get command, nothing to worry.
okay. Mm-hmm.
That how we can
Task.
find out
Okay. Item.
like this,
Task.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting it so much of information, right?
Okay. Correct. So
But
now we need only CMD let.
yeah, we needed which commandlet is required. We need to know about it. We don't need to
Okay.
concentrate on functions. We don't need to concentrate on function application as
Mm-hmm.
well. We don't
Okay.
know. We need to concentrate on somehow.
Only CMD let and
Yeah,
function.
CMDlet only, not functions
Okay.
as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Functions will later discuss this, but now we
Okay.
need to concentrate on commandlet. Okay.
Okay.
Here
Mm-hmm.
mentioned clear item property, item copy, like that we are
Okay.
having. But item in a sense might be new item we have mentioned in the question. To create
Okay.
a new item we have mentioned.
So it's a new item in the sense it's a user folder, whatever.
Yeah, might be.
Okay.
Might be we are not confirmed it, right? We
Okay.
just need to
Mm-hmm.
know about it. new
Okay.
item and new item property or something we need to know. You can see here,
Okay.
new item property might be the
Mm.
case to create
Mm-hmm.
a new item.
Okay.
How we can say also otherwise get item property also we can say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Might be that we don't know
Okay.
proper information, but somehow
Mm.
we need to know about it. How can we know this kind of things is by
Okay.
going up next concept we'll be calling as by going up next concept
Mm-hmm.
uh we'll be calling as in PowerShell we have two type of commands. First one is A and second one is B. But
Mm-hmm.
for every PowerShell, whatever we are insert doing it, we have two options. Firstly, A command and then B command for
Yeah.
every PowerShell.
Okay.
A command in the sense get command,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
to get the list of it. We are getting the
Mm-hmm.
list of it, but we
Correct.
don't know what was the things we are utilizing it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Okay,
Mm.
invoke item is there, get item is there, get item property is there.
Okay.
For what purpose they are utilizing it, we doesn't know of it.
Mm-hmm.
For that reason, the command of B PowerShell we need to use get help.
Okay.
This is the command we need to use of these two things. These are
Okay.
the both commands. A and
Mm.
B are PowerShell commands.
Okay.
For every PowerShell objects, A and B are get command and get help.
Okay.
Without get help, we cannot know
Mm.
how this commandlet is going to be work.
Okay.
So we need to search about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So what is the measure between this get command and get help? Get help will it
Give the
will show
proper
the
information.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Give the proper information how the things are going to work it out. Like that, it will
Okay.
tell.
Mm-hmm.
Get command will display the commands and
So we need to type like after get help, we need to type the command name.
yeah, might
Yeah.
be that we can use like that as well. Okay,
Yeah,
how we are
okay.
typing get command.
Mm-hmm.
If I present star, if I give just remove, what it
Okay.
will telling all the things it was displaying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I mention the star as well, now we can able
Yeah.
to see application as well.
Only. Mm-hmm.
All the things are seeing it. We are getting so much of count here.
Mm-hmm.
It's keep on coming. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, these many
Mm-hmm.
applications are there. So everything it was shown here.
Okay.
Okay, next
What if get help? Mm.
get help if I type like this.
Mm-hmm.
You can see here.
Okay.
It will download some modules and install some
Mm-hmm.
help commands so that we
Mm-hmm.
will check it all later. Just a moment. Let me press Ctrl C to
Mm.
stop this action.
Okay.
For everything, we get help in the sense it's a kind of documentation command.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Before PowerShell, what we are having it,
Mm-hmm.
tell me,
Command line.
command prompt, MS-DOS,
Correct.
something like that.
Mm.
In that, what we are going to do, commands,
Mm.
uh, and then we have performing batch scripting as well.
Yeah. Dot bat.
Batch scripting. Okay, now I
Okay.
will write some simple normal point.
Mm-hmm.
PowerShell is an extension of command prompt or batch script as well.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
like that we'll having it.
So PowerShell command can we use in command prompt?
Yeah, I mean
Hmm.
Command prompt command, we can use it PowerShell.
Okay. Hmm.
We cannot use PowerShell command in command prompt.
Okay.
That's what I was telling. Like PowerShell is an extension of command prompt. You
Okay.
can write command prompt commands as well in PowerShell.
Okay.
Okay. And let's check this one more time. Okay, we will have just update it.
Okay.
I will execute the get help. Okay. If I type
Mm-hmm.
yes here, it will update the packages, everything from the Microsoft documentation.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Or otherwise, what we can do is
Mm-hmm.
uh, we need to type the command like update help.
Okay.
I mean, this one only. It was updating.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want update help?
Okay.
Admin rights plus internet connection, something is required. We are
Okay.
running in administrator action, so nothing to
Okay.
worry it. So we can
Mm.
just type yes. It will connect into internet and it was helping us.
Okay.
Like whatever the modules we have installed, for every
Mm-hmm.
6 months, if we are performing this one, it will
Mm.
update the modules. Some
Okay.
existing modules, some of the content will be there. Those things also will get replaced, or otherwise, new contents also will be added.
So
If
whatever we downloaded, this one, that
it
one
will
only
keep
it
on
will.
update. No,
Okay.
not only, yeah, whatever the modules we have installed, those things only, it will
It's
be
updated.
updating the help.
Mm-hmm. Not a new one, right?
New one, not new one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Until unless if you install the new modules, then only it will take.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
We have 1838 objects, right? For these 1838 objects, it will be installing this
Okay.
all the
Okay.
content,
Mm-hmm.
help content
Mm-hmm.
it will install.
Okay.
We can try this in your you can try this in your computer as well. It will work.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It will take this much of amount of time. Let's see.
The notes I am not received, Chaitanya.
Yeah, I will send them again once again. I will let's
Okay.
check.
You have my mail ID, right?
I don't think so. Could
Okay.
you type that in the chat?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So that I can send the Google Drive link. It will be
Okay.
updating over there. The chat box, you can type it so that
Yeah.
we'll check.
Okay. So what if internet is not there means it won't download?
Yeah, it won't download properly.
Mm-hmm. Because in some servers there won't be internet connection, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, every module,
Yeah.
Windows developer
Developer, right.
license.
Okay. So from PowerShell we can create new applications also.
What new applications? Yeah,
Application.
we
Hmm.
can create it, but application in sense we are using programming languages only, right?
Okay. No, no.
This
In
is a
my
scripting
earlier
language. Yeah,
Okay, in my earlier company, what they did, for some servers will be in manual patching, right?
yeah,
So what they did, they created some script like Like only server owner can get the access, and they can only patch it from portal. Like that, they first did in PowerShell, like first select one for manual patching, like that. Later on, they made as a portal.
Okay.
Mm. Like when we are creating that script, so automatically it's going and in going to and put in this one task scheduler.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what, like, we can update
Mm-hmm.
whatever the manual things are there, we can upgrade it, we can write it and mention in the script as well. So that
Mm.
when you trigger the script, everything will work.
Okay.
You can see here,
Mm-hmm.
while typing this git help,
Mm-hmm.
it was showing some of the information here.
Okay.
Okay. Topic is git help, Windows PowerShell help system. Short
Okay.
description displays the help about Windows PowerShell commandlets and concepts. Long description also it will show.
Okay.
And as well, online help, get
Mm-hmm.
help online. You type the command and then like that we need to do, or otherwise we need to update the help.
Okay.
It help command displays the help at the command line from the command help commands. I mean, you can see without help files, get help displays basic help.
Okay.
We
So
need to
in
do
help command, like if we type get help star
you can
uh,
see
mm-hmm.
get
Get
help, get help,
okay.
get process online, help
Mm.
process, get process, question
Okay.
mark.
So
Like
it
that
will
also we can
display
use.
what it will do, correct?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try
Mm-hmm.
one more time about get help. It will display huge information when we type also. Again,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
huge information we are getting it. Okay.
Okay.
Now we will type like get help, get process,
Okay.
get help,
Star.
get
Star is
process.
not required here.
Not required, not required.
Okay.
You can see here.
Okay.
Get process.
Okay.
In this section, we are getting like firstly
Mm.
heading as name, and next line synopsis, and then
Okay.
next line syntax. Okay.
Okay.
In
Mm-hmm.
syntax, also some of the things are there, but we did let's discuss this thing. Description, and then related links,
Okay.
and then remarks. These are
Mm-hmm.
all the things we are getting it when we type the get commandlet, get help
Okay.
commandlet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get help, we can say in short form, manual page of the commands or commandlet.
Okay.
Uh, get command will display list out all the commands. List
Okay.
out all the commands. I will just write out this here.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very important.
Okay.
Get get help will display manual page of the commands
Okay.
or commandlet.
Okay.
Get command, what it will do, list out
List of outputs,
all
correct?
the commands. Right. And what we
Okay.
need to do, update help.
So it will update all the
Yeah,
commands, right?
we need to update for every 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
We need to update this every 6 months. It will update. If you don't update,
Okay.
the documentation in online it will update for every 6 months. But if you are updating it, it's easier thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And uh, just a moment. Now, let me tell you one of the point here.
Mm.
For clear screen, we are typing clear host,
Mm.
or otherwise, we will be
CLR.
typing CLS.
CLS. Okay. Mm.
What is the difference between clear host and CLS here?
CLS means it will clear only the present one.
No, 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 no.
Mm.
I'm telling that
Mm.
CLS can we say as an alias name?
Okay.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Alias in the sense we are getting some shortcut. If I
Correct.
type
Correct.
get command,
Mm.
can we able to see firstly as aliases?
Correct.
If I scroll up slowly, you can see that.
Mm. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So instead of using long term, we can use a short term.
Yeah, shortcuts also we can
Mm-hmm.
use that. Like we're using aliases. You can
Mm-hmm.
see
Okay.
aliases.
Mm.
For suppose if I type get command,
Mm-hmm.
not get help,
Okay.
I will be typing like a clear host. You can see here description, syntax, clear host, and I think some examples will also show here. Okay, it was not showing. Yeah, you can see. Clear host
Okay.
function removes all the text from the current display, including commands and output that might have accumulated. And complete, it displays the command prompt. You can use the
Mm.
function name or its alias
Serious.
CLS.
Okay. So both will do the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get some descriptions will be having it. So we need
Mm-hmm.
to check according to that.
Okay.
Now, let me talk about something called as get help related things.
Okay.
Like what we are the things we are getting here.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
when we
most
type
of the time, get help command will use or get command.
everything, both commands will be used. Suppose we don't
Okay.
know about the module, which things we need to
Mm-hmm.
use. So in
Okay.
these cases, we'll be using like get
Mm-hmm.
command later to get the detailed description about it.
Okay.
Okay. Get help command will be having the sections called as name and then synopsis, syntax. We are getting syntax in the sense here we'll be getting some of the things as well,
Mm-hmm.
some parameters.
Okay.
Okay, and then some description. Okay, let me remove this one so that we will check it. We will check it. I will show you
Mm-hmm.
description. Okay, and also related links
Okay.
and then remarks. Why I have mentioned in next lines means you can
Mm-hmm.
see you can see when we type name, I mean get help a
Mm-hmm.
clear host, we're getting some content and synopsis,
Mm-hmm.
syntax. Okay,
Description. Hmm.
and also here the what they have mentioned common
Common
parameters.
parameter. Okay.
Okay, and if I type about something called as get process,
Okay.
some of the Here also we'll be getting later here. You can see
Mm-hmm.
some
Parameters.
common parameters are there. So
Mm.
here what we are getting, some parameters will be there in syntax.
Okay.
Here parameters. Okay. And
Okay.
then here everything will be representing as data.
Okay.
Description what we are having, some data we are having.
Mm-hmm.
Related links, some of the links it will show, and some other details also it will show.
Okay.
Remarks. We need to concentrate on description, syntax, and
Okay.
synopsis name. Remarks
Mm.
and the related links, we don't require that much of thing. It will just
Mm.
type and it will show here.
Okay.
Okay, sometimes if you need some examples, we can see here. Get help
Mm-hmm.
process, get process examples. Some
Okay.
things it was showing detail some information. That's it. It won't show anything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And in tomorrow's class, what we will do is we will detailedly talk about this get help command and what
Okay.
are the things we are getting like parameters.
Mm-hmm.
Common parameters are there in syntax. These things we'll
Okay.
discuss in the tomorrow session, like what is meant by parameters and how to use these parameters
Okay.
and what is the uh, optional and mandatory things we need to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
And like detailedly we'll discuss this. I will be giving some uh, task to you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the task will be nothing to task. Like you can just check this some of the parameters what I have mentioned,
Okay.
and you
Mm-hmm.
can update help as well. Update help
Okay.
also you can perform it.
Okay.
You have internet connection, nothing to worry about it.
Yeah, yeah. So to run this one, get help, update help. Run as a admin need to do or normal also fine.
Yeah, administrator only
Mhm.
have to do this.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Administrator, just a moment. Did I write about wildcard characters? Yeah. Okay, today's notes, I mean, you will get it in one
Okay.
document itself, you will get it, and I will share to you in the mail.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just check these things, whatever the things
Okay.
we have discussed,
Mm-hmm.
and something like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. In your laptop, have you tried about these things?
Yeah.
Update help also have tried, right? Like,
Correct.
get, okay. Before trying that, do you get any errors?
No, not got any errors.
Okay, just give me a second.
Mhm.
I'm bringing the virtual machine back.
Okay.
So total, how many type of commandlets? I mean, if you wanted to, you don't know something about the commandlets,
Correct.
or how can you find this command by using which command?
A help command.
Okay. What are the A and B commandlets for PowerShell?
Yeah, so a command will gives the example if we want to know the process or CSV. So the a command will help you with that commands. What are the commands are present? So B command will give the brief description about that commands.
Okay.
Mm.
Today we will see some of the commandlets
Okay.
further, and then we will go to the parameter testing.
Okay.
Windows X and click on A.
Okay.
It will redirect to,
Admin.
yeah, just give me a second.
Okay.
When we type git command, getting a huge list over here, and then get help. It will, the kind of documentation we'll be getting.
Correct.
So if you are getting any kind of mistakes in this, like, that
Mm-hmm.
means that the documentation of that git help is not updated properly. So
Okay.
what it will do indirectly, update help. If you type
Mm-hmm.
update help as well,
Mm-hmm.
it will show like up to date, it was updated, like that something it will show.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it will update backgroundly, it will show the
Download
out.
and update.
Yes, like that it will show.
Okay.
I can see again it's updating. Some of the contents
Mm-hmm.
might be
Mm-hmm.
updating the packages.
Okay.
So for every 6 months, I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
will ask you to update, because if something
Okay.
is not giving properly, you can see update failed is
Mm-hmm.
update. Some of the modules are not there. PS
Okay.
readline, config defender, config
Mm-hmm.
defender performance, PS readline, Windows update provider. This UI unable to retrieve information, something like that.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and do you know like uh, get PS repository? There is something command is there.
Okay.
Git command. Yes, repo or something like that. I think there is one repo, one command is there. I was just forgot at this.
Yeah. For what purpose?
It will show the repository name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get PS repository.
Okay.
Get command. Get PS. You can see here.
Okay.
is the thing will get PowerShell information, all these things.
Mhm.
Or otherwise, if I type get help, it will show some link. If I open this link,
Mhm. So what is this PS repository?
yeah, I will tell you. Like Microsoft having some repository here.
Mhm.
Manually, it will show things like this. Otherwise, I think this is also not correct way.
Okay.
Just give me a second. I think I was. Get the PS repository. If I give like this, I will be getting something over here.
Okay.
Let me try one thing.
Mhm.
Because we have tried with git command and git pair like that, right?
Uh,
Now we will directly execute this command.
okay.
Get PS
Repository.
repository. Okay. If I type like this, yeah, you can see here I was getting something gallery here.
Okay.
If I copy this one, okay. If I execute this here,
Mhm.
mm, let me do one thing. So it has to show.
Mhm.
Let me remove these two things. AP dot v2. This is the website where we will
Okay.
get all our packages and commandlets.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
From where this is the official page where it will download every
Mm-hmm.
packages.
Okay.
Whenever we run update help or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, if we run like this,
Okay.
uh, it will redirect to the page of this and then it will show the packages for us and it will download.
Okay.
By default, this is the PowerShell gallery. It will connect to this and it will download the packages, whatever the packages we required. And
Mm-hmm.
also we can do our customization packages as well. We will
Okay.
have a separate session for this, like how to create the sessions packages.
Mm-hmm.
APIs also we can customize our own APIs as well.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like that we can maintain these scripts as well.
Okay.
You can see if I click on packages, you will see now hell out of the packages will come in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
everything will have some scripts.
Mm-hmm.
If you can check about agent storage,
Mm-hmm.
you can see this is the
Okay.
command I can have to install. Otherwise, ES resource
Mm-hmm.
manually download Azure automation install modules. You can see
Okay.
this is the file list. It will come and it will show us.
Okay. This is all our modules, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like this, how we can get to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
We can also see for Windows, Linux, Mac OS.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, we can see modules and scripts as well.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's check this one more thing here. Now, every time what we are doing for getting this information related to task manager information, what
Mm-hmm.
we are trying it
Process.
more
Yeah.
details and like this we are getting. And if
Mm.
we check this get help,
Command. Mm.
first of all get command, and if I type a process,
Mm-hmm.
are we getting anything? We need to use
No.
wildcard characters
Okay. Mm-hmm.
so that we will be getting this here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay.
And among this, we don't know which one is correct information. We need to
Mm-hmm.
copy. We need to copy some informations. Like so, let's take okay up to here.
Okay.
We have
Mm-hmm.
copied this.
Okay. So again, we
Okay.
need to use help command.
Yeah,
Okay.
to get the information, get
Mm.
help, and then get. We will check uh, PS host information first.
Okay.
PS host process info.
Okay.
If I type like this, what it was showing, it will show some description, name, the synopsis, and then syntax. Syntax has
Okay.
three set of syntaxes. It was showing it. Okay.
Mm.
And description, what it was telling, get process info commandlet will show about host process running on local computer.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, it will show
Okay.
get process information about the PowerShell host.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
But this is not something it's not fulfilling. Then we will check
Mm.
about get process mitigation. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
Get
what we if we use a wildcard this one here,
for which one?
this one get process or this one.
I mean, if you are using this process information, we will get huge list of commands. What are the things are
Okay.
there?
Mm-hmm. No, no. In
But
help command, not required to use a wild character.
not required. We are just
Okay.
passing the commandlet here
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
to get the details about it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we get the information about the process related commands.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of it, we need to find about which command will suitable for that.
Okay.
Every time we cannot read the get help, right? So
Mm-hmm.
by using these keywords like get,
Okay.
get in the sense
Mm.
retrieving the process information. We might be
Nice.
thinking like that.
Mm-hmm.
What's our point? We need to check about how the task manager is showing the same kind
Correct.
of information. We need to get the information onto our screen, right?
Correct.
So how can we get this? So
Mm-hmm.
by using these keywords only, we need to understand,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Correct.
get is the retrieve information, start is the starting the process, but we are not starting the process, right? We are
Yeah.
just getting the
The
retrieve
information.
information. Yeah. So like that method, we need to think of it and we need to get the information.
Okay.
Manually, we need to think of it like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
we are just retrieving the process only, right? So we don't require debug, we don't require convert to, we don't require start. So might
Mm-hmm.
be get process mitigation, PS host process info. Any
Okay.
of the thing will be like that. So
Mm-hmm.
like that we think of it and we'll start it. Okay.
Okay.
Now I
Okay.
was typing about get help and we have seen about
Second one.
process mitigation as get process mitigation.
Okay.
Get process. Sorry, get process mitigation. Mitigation. If I type this, you can show it will show some synopsis. Get the current process mitigation settings, either from the registry running from a process or save the XML. But
Okay.
still, it was showing some set of syntaxes here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, five syntaxes are showing and description it will show. Get all process mitigation settings, either the process name from the either running or from registry.
Okay.
It will can also save all the settings to an XML file, but not our you're not
Requirement.
getting this full
Mm-hmm.
information about it.
Yeah.
So next command is like get help and get process. You can see here somehow
Mm-hmm.
get process. It will showing this and get process is the name. Synapse get the processes that are running on the local computer or a remote computer. Yeah,
Okay.
somehow we are fulfilling this and you can see again syntaxes. It was showing like some set of syntaxes here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it comes to description. You can see here the get process command that gets the process on your local or a
Um,
remote computer. Okay, without
mm,
parameters, this command let gets all the process on the local computer. You can also specify a particular process by process name or process ID or pass something like that we will get. And
okay.
in related links, it was showing like process is there, but debug process, get process, start
Start.
process, stop process. If you want,
Mm-hmm.
you can read through this documentation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, that's what it telling it.
Mm-hmm.
Remarks how can you get all the information it was telling is.
Okay.
Now we will type just directly get process. Directly we are utilizing this and
Okay.
let's check as for this task manager are we going to check it or not. Let's check
Mm-hmm.
this.
Okay.
If I type get process, it's taking time. Yeah, you can see here you
Okay.
get the huge information like this.
Mm-hmm.
Get process and if I can check this, okay, we'll be getting some handles and something like that. Con host.
Okay.
Some of the things it was showing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the names are different. It was showing here. Or let me type it was divided into categories so that it was showing it in graphical
Okay.
interface.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like this is how we will get all the information.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the other task is like if I wanted to find out, like if I open File Explorer,
Mm-hmm.
this PC, how we are
Okay.
getting the disk sensor information graphically.
Mm. Yeah.
The same kind of thing I wanted to get in what can I say in this PowerShell. How
Okay.
can we get this? Let's check this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
get. We don't know
Mm-hmm.
about the
Command.
command, so we need to
Mm.
type like get command, and then we'll
So,
be typing like wildcard characters, and then drive
okay.
like this. Somehow we get the information, but we
Mm-hmm.
don't know which
Mm.
information is correct.
Okay.
So instead of this, what we will do, get Windows driver and get system driver, get PS drive
Okay.
to get the
Yes,
details
sir.
of it. Yes.
Mm.
Okay, let me copy this one and paste it in the notepad.
Okay.
This is how we get the information, all right?
Mm.
And let's check each one often.
Okay.
Okay, first one we will check about get Windows driver. Okay,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
get help. Okay, and then get uh, Windows.
Right now.
If I type tab auto completion, if I
Mm-hmm.
type tab, it will auto complete it. Don't need
Okay.
to type on manually.
Okay.
So I type like this. We're getting some information.
Mm-hmm.
Display information about drivers in a Windows image,
Windows image. Okay.
but it's not correct thing. I
Mm.
guess in synopsis it was showing, and you can see get Windows driver only it was showing, and
Mm-hmm.
commandlets. This command information driver packages the online or offline Windows image.
Okay.
Somehow it's not fulfilling our syntaxes. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, why our required information.
Okay.
Okay. And the next check about other command. What is the other command we have typed in? System driver.
Okay.
Now let's check about get help
Hmm.
and then
Get.
get Windows driver.
Yeah.
I mean, get system
Mm.
driver. Sorry,
Okay.
system driver.
Okay.
What it was telling is like scans for drives on the system.
System. Okay.
Drivers. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
drivers for the drivers on the system.
Mm-hmm.
The get system driver commandlet performs a full system scan for drivers. This commandlet returns a driver file object that contains information for the new CI policy rule or new CI policy commandlets.
Okay.
But that's how this is also not fulfilling our requirement. It's talking about drivers, but we are
Mm.
talking about drives.
Okay.
So it's not fulfilling it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then let's check about get command. I mean get help, and then get uh,
PS drive.
PS drive.
Mm.
PS
Drive.
drive. Somehow let's check this.
Mm-hmm.
We get huge information. Get PS drive. Gets a drive in the current session. Yeah,
This.
current session in the sense in this session only we'll be having the drives.
Mm.
So somehow we have getting like two syntaxes here.
Okay.
And then you can see here description, get PS drive commandlet gets the drives in the current session. You can get a particular drive or all drives in the session.
Mm-hmm.
This commandlet gets the following types of drives: Windows logical drives on the computer and
Okay.
drives exposed by the PowerShell providers,
Okay.
such as certificate function, something it was showing the all information.
Mm-hmm.
And let's check this directly.
Okay.
Yeah, like let's type get
Yeah.
PS
Drive.
drive. Wow, huge information it was showing.
Yeah.
Okay, alias. C, certification, environment functions, HKCU, HKLM, variable, WS man. But what it was telling when we're getting that information, Windows logical drives on the computer drives exposure by PowerShell providers such as certificates, function,
The
and alias.
function. Okay.
These two things it will show here.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can observe the syntax,
Mm-hmm.
get PS drive, literal name system string, PS provider system string, scope system string, use
Okay.
transactions and come parameters it was showing.
Mm.
But we are talking about these two drives, but we are getting huge drives
Usually.
information.
Yeah.
Let me try out something here.
Okay.
Just check this. We will discuss all these things later in upcoming classes.
Okay.
And then question mark and then brackets dollar underscore dot use GB not equals to A and then close this one. Let's check this. No, still we are not getting that information. Let me
Mm-hmm.
try one more thing. Okay, let me write get PS drive and then question mark K underscore dot uh, dot name equals K dot name equals quotations D something like that. If I type like this,
Yeah.
are we getting C and D drive information, right?
Yes.
We will see this, how these things are working. Like,
So if any another drive is there, then again we need to type
yes,
E here. Okay.
yeah, we
So
will
it
talk
is
about
only
this.
it is
This is
showing
the,
only C and D.
yes, this is type
Okay.
information. And
Mm-hmm.
then we have used some operators concept,
Mm-hmm.
dollar, what is dollar, opening brace, and everything we will discuss.
Okay.
In sessions, upcoming sessions, we will discuss these things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to get the huge information, like how we can differentiate the information,
Mm-hmm.
whatever is required, so that we will check on it like this.
Okay.
Okay, and there is, yeah, like that we have find out about these informations.
Yeah.
And we need to find out about,
Mm-hmm.
let me open the new PowerShell. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
suppose we need to find out about event viewer and event view logs. We just need to check it, how we can directly run this or not.
Okay.
Okay, if I type about custom views or Windows logs, application logs are there.
Okay.
How to find out these application logs in this PowerShell? We
Mm-hmm.
will just check this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we don't know, we already know about the command, like get
Yeah.
event log, something like that, it will show.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if I type get command, if I type Windows, I mean wildcard characters event, something like that, we will
Okay.
get the huge information. Okay, in this
Okay.
information, you can see get event is there, get
Event
event log is there, get
log
event
also.
subscriber is there. Okay, get event log. We know about it.
Mm.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
the command only. It will show. So let's type get help and then get
Get from
event
event log.
log. Okay, you can see
Mhm.
what it was telling in the description synopsis. Get the events in the event log or a list event logs on the
Logs.
local computer, remote computers. And
Okay.
syntax also, so you can see here, two set of syntaxes are there.
Mm-hmm.
There huge syntaxes are there. We will discuss about it. And you can see event logs from the local computers. By default, get event log gets all the logs from the local computer. To get the logs from remote computer, we need to use a computer parameter, computer name parameter, something like it was showing. And let's check
Okay.
this directly. Get hyphen event.
Log.
If I type like this, it was asking about log name.
Okay.
We don't know which log name we have to use.
Mm.
And also, we didn't understand the proper syntaxes here.
Okay.
It was telling log name, but correct.
Mm.
In
Mm.
log name, what we are to get it. This kind of information, we are missing it here.
Mm.
Okay, and there is something also called as, just a moment.
Okay.
In this syntax, when we are getting huge information, right?
Mm.
Uh, Let me go back to here. We are getting here some parameters also getting and also core component, I can say.
Okay.
Core component information,
Mm-hmm.
right? This also we are getting it.
Okay.
And this in description, what we are getting full information, right?
Mm.
Full information. In synopsis, what we are getting in synopsis, we are getting like short description.
Okay.
Short description. Okay. And
Mm.
then in description, full information, some data will be there. We are getting it. And here core component and some information is there. And also it's related to online links. Online links or such other commands, other references it will show. Other references. And here also some reference links it was showing. Okay. When we type
Okay.
this information in
Mm.
syntax, we are getting some kind of things here.
Mm.
Parameters, parameter, and then we're getting object. Okay. This is very, very important thing we need to focus on.
Okay.
And also we're getting some method. Okay. And then we need to get like pipeline. What are all these things? If you can check the syntax,
Okay.
we're getting the parameters. Some parameters are there. Okay. And
Mm.
then object names. And then some pipe symbols also there we are using. These are
Mm-hmm.
the pipe symbols.
Okay.
Object. This is the object.
Mm-hmm.
Parameter is something like that. System string object also we can say. Log name also we can say as parameter. And how these things are coming. Uh, just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
We will discuss these things now itself. Like some of the points we will discuss and We'll talk about other information by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let me type CL. I mean, sorry. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk about this.
Okay.
So knowing more about syntax part of commandlet. Okay.
Okay.
So in this, we need to know first thing about parameters. Without parameters, we can't able to perform anything.
Okay.
So what is this parameters in the sense?
Mm-hmm.
We can use parameters. We can use parameters
Mm-hmm.
at command prompt only. Can use command prompt at only, and also parameters will come after the commandlet name only.
Okay.
Okay, and also
Mm-hmm.
anything after the commandlet, anything after the commandlet name
Mm-hmm.
starting with hyphen
Mm-hmm.
and followed by some word is called as a parameter.
Okay.
Okay, let's check this.
Mm-hmm.
According to here,
Mm.
like hyphen is the telling us a parameter here, right? Starting with
Yeah.
hyphen,
Yeah.
right? As base object is one of the parameter, as instance ID is one of the
Okay.
parameter, as after system date time is also one
Mm.
of the parameter.
Parameter.
That's what I had mentioned here, right?
Mm.
Anything starting with hyphen
Mm.
and followed by some word is called as a parameter.
Okay.
So like that, we need to utilize it.
Mm-hmm.
And parameters, I can say it is an assistant to the commandlet, we can say. And also some of the things here are mandatory or optional things also will be there.
Okay.
So we need to do some filtration.
Mm-hmm.
By filtration in the sense, we'll be using like pipeline symbol for doing
Okay.
filtration purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Without this filtration, we cannot able to perform it.
Okay.
So we need to know about all these details and also,
Mm.
and if I type about to get process information, what we are
Mm.
getting, huge list we are getting. Get
Correct.
process. We are getting the huge list here.
Yeah.
And we don't know what all the things will be having it.
Mm-hmm.
And then uh, suppose if I wanted to find out get command,
Mm.
and if I wanted to know about some user details,
Okay.
user related commands, if I type
Mm-hmm.
like this, we're getting huge list.
Mm.
In this also, we're getting the huge list here.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
We don't know which was the thing we need to know, but still we are helping with the get help command and we are getting the details of it.
Good. Yeah.
And if I wanted to know about some of the informations as well,
Mm.
we are utilizing this. And to know about correctly, like how the syntaxes will work.
Mm-hmm.
And if I type about, let's a moment, suppose if I wanted to create a new local user,
Okay.
get help and get or otherwise yeah, get local user information. We will check
Mm.
like that.
Okay.
Local user. Can check the syntaxes as well here also. This is
Okay.
the parameter
Mm-hmm.
and this is also some parameters that are showing common
Okay.
parameters. SID is one of the information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we will talk about this, how these things internally works and by tomorrow session.
Okay. Okay.